white smoke for the distinctive Red Arrow high in the sky to your right-hand side. Absolutely beautiful weather conditions. Couldn't be more different from last year. Ladies and gentlemen, to your right-hand side, I'd like to present the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team for 2004. Please put your hands together for the Red Arrows. The team are called into 9 Arrow formation. They're presently flying at 400 miles an hour, just 500 feet above the ground. In your 11 o'clock, the smoke comes on and the formation is called into Delta formation, a formation first used by the 1965 display team. To your 12 o'clock, the smoke goes off. The sun shines on the canopies. We've got Reds 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 flying line abreast at the front, 6, 8 and 9 just behind, and Red 7 forming the letter D for Delta. The angle of bank increases, the G increases, the smoke comes on, and the Delta bend. The angle of bank changes, the G comes on for the Concorde bend. Once again called into short diamond. To the right of Red 1 we look now is Red 2, Lieutenant Anthony Parkinson. Parky's unusually in his 4th year with the team, having flown the number 2, number 4 and number 8 positions for the last 3 years. Initially flew the Phantom F4, the Tornado F3, was a Tornado F3 display pilot in the year 1999 and 2000, and he flew the F-16 whilst on exchange with the Dutch Air Force. But to your 12 o'clock you'll see the formation has changed to Gripen, the joint venture between SAAB BA Systems, brought into service with the Swedish Air Force in 1997. Great shot of the team from the left-hand side. The smoke comes on for the Gripen bend. Fly away to the right-hand side. Unfortunately, the designated Red 2 pilot for the 2004 season, Flight Lieutenant Matt Jarvis, was unable to complete winter training due to illness. The reason for Parky doing 4 years with the team. But high in the sky near 2 o'clock, the smoke comes on and the team are called into Apollo. Named after the Saturn V program of the 1960s, the tightest formation we fly. The aircraft are just 6 feet apart, travelling at 400 miles an hour and pulling 4 times the force of gravity. But quickly the formation changes to Typhoon. The Royal Air Force has formed its first Typhoon Squadron, number 17 Squadron, and took delivery of its first Typhoon aircraft in December last year. For our second rolling manoeuvre of the day, from the right-hand side, the team below, the smoke comes on for the Typhoon roll. We've got absolutely beautiful weather conditions for large-scale formation aerobatics. Team fly away now 10 o'clock. It's worth remembering that each team pilot is actually formating off Red 1, the lead aircraft, and not the aircraft next to him. So Reds 4 and 5, trailing white smoke on the wings of the Typhoon roll, are working extremely hard to maintain formation position. So 3.5 miles away, 3,000 feet above us, in the 10 o'clock, the formation's back into short diamond. To the left of Red 1 we look now is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Cy Stevens. Cy's in his first year with the team, having joined us from number 11 Fighter Squadron, based at RAF Leeming in North Yorkshire. Also a Tornado F3 pilot, the F3 display pilot in the year 2001 and 2002. He's an instructor on their aircraft, and his last tour was on the conversion unit at Coningsby. But if you look out into your 10 o'clock, the nose lights point back towards us. The smoke comes on. The team are called into Feathered Arrow, Reds 8 and 9, roll back using red smoke. Time to get the video cameras ready. From your 11 o'clock, the angle of bank comes on, the blue and white smoke comes on for the Feathered Arrow quarter flow correction, Feathered Arrow bend. formation we look now is Red 4, Flight Lieutenant David Slow. David's also in his first year with the team, qualified flying instructor on the Hawk aircraft, and also on the Harrier aircraft. His last tour was on the conversion unit at RAF Wittering, and David was the solo Harrier display pilot last season. So straight ahead to you, 12 o'clock, the smoke comes on, the formation's called into Cygnet. Looks like the neck of the Cygnet, 1, 6 and 7 are moving forward, but in fact the wings are moving back. I think this is a beautiful formation shape for the 2004 season. From the left-hand side, great view, the smoke comes on for the Cygnet bend. In the sky, 2 o'clock, the formation has been called the trademark formation for the Red Arrows, the Diamond 9. The top of that formation we look now is Red 5, squarely the Duncan Mason. Duncan's in his second year of the team, having flown the number 3 position last year. A Harrier pilot, but also a qualified tactics and weapons instructor on the Hawk aircraft, who's based at RAF Valley in Anglesey in North Wales, the Advanced Flying Training School for fighter pilots for the Royal Air Force. For the final manoeuvre of the first half, from the right-hand side, the team pull up, the smoke comes on for the diamond roll. White on, white on. Absolute beautiful view of the Red Arrows. The team fly away at 10 o'clock. That concludes the first half of the display. That's the aerial valley over with. Thank you. For the flat split. So once again, cameras at the ready. Let's listen in to Red 1, straight ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the flat split. Reds 1 to 5, high in the sky near 10 o'clock, trailing blue smoke, left and right, Reds 8 and 9. Now to your left and right, the synchro pair are trailing white smoke. They're still closing over 700 miles an hour, but now the crossing angle between both aircraft is 90 degrees. A manoeuvre with absolutely no room for error. Up to Red 7 on the left, to miss Red 6 on the right, for the slingshot. Now look back to your left-hand side for the return of Reds 1 to 5. Enid formation, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5. But look to your right-hand side for the nose lights of Red 8. To your left-hand side, Enid formed inverted V. To your right-hand side, trailing blue smoke, Red 8. Your left and right for the goose. High in the sky, to the left-hand side, Red 8. To your right-hand side, trailing red, white and blue smoke at 60 degrees nose up. Just 150 miles an hour. That's Enid and the steep climb. That's a cracking manoeuvre. Now look straight ahead to your 12 o'clock for the nose lights and the smoke of Red 6, 7 and 9. Straight ahead. 7 and 9 roll round. It's the vortex. Right-hand side, Red 7 being chased down by Red 9. To your left-hand side, trailing white smoke. It is Red 6. He's being chased down by Red 8. Red 8, Flight Lieutenant Jez Griggs in his second year with the team. This previously flew the Tornado GR1, was a GR1 display pilot in the year 2000. Converted to Tornado GR4, the instructor on their aircraft. So to your left, it's Red 6 and 8, great shot. To your right, a Red 7 and 9, Jippo formation. Named after their first formation leader in 1965. Left and right, Jippo formation and the Jippo pass. Formation to your left and right hand side. They'll be making a lot of noise behind us shortly. The boys are still working on the airspace. We've now got 6,000 feet above us. But if you look out to the trees to your 2 o'clock, the return of Enid formation. The coloured smoke comes on. Lots of noise behind us. But look to your 2 o'clock, the coloured smoke's on. Red 1 rolls under, followed by 2, 3, 4 and 5. High in the sky to your right hand side. It's the Twizzle. We'd like to dedicate this move to Sarah from Guy. Sarah, this is for you from Guy. It's the Twizzle. The smoke goes off. Look further to your left-hand side for the return of Jippo formation. The late decision from Red 6. He's called for the rolling manoeuvre. From your left-hand side, Red 6 will roll upside down. It's the mirror roll. Red 6 is flying an inverted barrel roll at -2.5 times the force of gravity. Mirror image by Red 7. While Reds 8 and 9 fly perfect formation. Reds 8 and 9 roll back using blue smoke as they complete the mirror roll. From the left-hand side, it's the slalom. Called a reverse battle. When you join the team, you either fly the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the formation. They're now on their incorrect sides. Red 1, swirling the spike jets and calls them back into battle formation. So to your 12 o'clock, they slalom behind each other, as if they're down a bobsleigh run or a toboggan run, to take up their battle positions. Don't forget, they're flying at 420 miles an hour, pulling 5 times the force of gravity, and just 6 feet from nose to tail during that manoeuvre. From the left-hand side, the sun glints off the airframes. The smoke comes on. The coloured smoke comes on for Enid in battle. Enid fly away in our 2 o'clock. We need to look further to our right-hand side for the return of Jippo formation. In this manoeuvre, Reds 6 and 7 will roll upside down. Reds 8 and 9 will roll round. Once again, cameras at the ready to your right-hand side for the corkscrew.
8 and 9.
Trailing blue smoke is Red 9, squad leader John Green. In his 3rd year with the team, our executive officer, basically our second in command. But the mighty Buccaneer, qualified flying tactical weapons instructor on the aircraft. His last tour was on the Jaguar on number 54 squadron. So as John, the rest of Jippo depart to your left-hand side. Once again, back to your right-hand side for the return of Enid. Just see them through the smoke out there as they return for one of our most popular manoeuvres. Trailing red smokes, it's 2 and 3. Blue smokes, it's 4 and 5. To your right-hand side, let's listen in to the rollbacks.
6.
The Jippo break. Air Force as an airman in the ranks before being commissioned as an officer in 1991. Completion of flying training, he was posted to the Harrier with number 4 Squadron. His last tour with number 3 Fighter Squadron. So it's red 6 to your left, red 7 to your right. The late decision, synchro pair. And the ellipse. Both pilots now flying the aircraft to max performance. You can see the aircraft in maximum performance to your right and left as they complete the ellipse. The synchro pair depart left and right, look quickly to your left-hand side. And the return of reds 1 to 5, 8 to 9. The coloured smoke comes on. Reds 1, 4 and 5 ease up. It's the revolution. Trailing white smokes 1, 4 and 5. Blue smokes red 3 and 9. And red smokes reds 2 and 8. As they reposition for their next manoeuvre, we need to look back left and right for the return of the synchro pair. And this time it's red 7 on the left-hand side, red 6 on the right-hand side, as they return for their most physically demanding manoeuvre of the entire display. Once again, to your left and right, the synchro pair and the carousel. Both pilots now pulling 8 times the force of gravity and still closing over 700 miles an hour. Synchronized flying's most demanding, and I feel it's most spectacular. And once again, the contract is for red 7 on the left to miss red 6 on the right, as they complete the carousel. Look to your left and right for the last time today, the synchro pair and the opposition barrel roll. Straight ahead to your 12 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, to your 12 o'clock, I'd like to present the Royal Air Force aerobatic team for 2004. Put your hands together for the Red Arrows!